fancy. This is fancy. Who'd ever thunk? Country boy from East Texas.
Who would ever think it?
We're good now? Oh, now we're good? We got to say all that over again.
I'm down for that. They said we should come to the school and give a speech. I'm with that.
Oh, yeah. What school?
West University. At East West University. East West University?
I don't know where that's at.
It's confusing, sir. Is it?
Anybody know where East West University is at?
West.
They tell you where it's at? Yeah, anyway, while they're answering that, I don't have the answer. That's for sure.
It's crazy.
You got to try something, though. I mean, because it's ridiculous. It's to the point where people can't afford to eat.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that, like, we be making rockets and trying to go to space and shit and then be starving. I don't get it. I'm so confused.
It's not acceptable.
I'm just really confused. Like, what? Because I understand we got satellites in space. So we got to go to space. We got to service the satellites. We got to do things, to make sure they don't just fall on us, I guess, or whatever. However, why space again? Like, why Mars again?
Right. Well, because AI Atlas is coming, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. You're talking about the 14-mile mothership.
The mothership. They're looking down being like, man, they messed it all up. We're starting over.
Right.
Again.
We about to delete this joint. Yo, they got like a dude making like an arc right now. On some Noah's Ark type shit. For real. He said on December 1st, it's about to start raining for 3 years straight. Okay. And God told him to build an ark.
All righty.
Listen. If it start raining on December 1st,
we're going to start building an ark?
We're going to have to build something. We have to holler at a couple of billionaire partners of ours or something. We got to trade something.
We got lots of boats in Louisiana. We can just head up.
Yeah, that's real. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't like the old days where like it's just gonna get real pirate like for a minute.
Waterworld.
Straight up.
Might have talked to Kevin Costner about this.
Straight up.
Underrated movie. I thought the movie was really cool.
Yeah, Waterworld was a really good movie.
I liked it.
I tried to swim like that for years afterwards as a kid. I
know there's a joke in there somewhere.
You dig with my body and it just was not working the same.
You and water.
Stupid.
You and water don't really go.
I can actually swim like a fish. It's how much water are we talking about?
Man, so, we're talking about the beef stuff, Jason.
Right.
Have you seen the soybean debacle now that's going on? Have you heard anything about that?
Briefly. I know that it's in Argentina, and I know it's buku beans.
Yeah.
But this is my question, though. Like, before you even get into the details of it, don't soybeans have a high level of, like, estrogen or some shit anyway? It's something that, like, if too much soy gets into your body, it's not good, right?
Yeah.
So why are we...
they call it soy boy. You don't be a soy boy.
You don't want to be a soy
boy? I think it takes a lot because they're super high in protein. They're really good for you, but like anything else, moderation, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
What are we...
I haven't delved into that.
So what is this debacle?
Well, so China is not buying any more of our soybeans, because they don't like the government over here.
Okay.
And the tariffs that they put on them. And so now they're buying their soybeans from South America, Brazil, Argentina, all around that area. Mm-hmm. And now our ranchers, or farmers in this case, have tons and tons and tons and tons of soybeans that they can't do anything with.
Oh, okay. So, now I'm understanding. So you're saying that China's not buying soybeans from us no more. Mm-hmm. So now we got buku soybeans.
Mm-hmm. But here's my thing, is we use soybeans for a lot of stuff.
So why don't we just
drop the government's giving them subsidies to, like, destroy their crops and this and that. I would rather see the subsidies come in and say, you know what, if it costs you $4 a bushel to produce these soybeans and you typically sell them at $8 a bushel, we'll give you that subsidy for $4, but let them sell it at $4 a bushel into our market for our feed and our food and all that kind of stuff, which is in turn going to lower the cost of raising animals and feeding animals.
Yeah, ain't that the point though?
Listen, dude.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
What is going on, bro?
The rabbit hole never ends, and it goes sideways a lot of times, you know?
So they would rather give you money to just destroy something before they give it to the public so the price can go down.
Yeah. You know, to me, that's price fixing.
Right.
You know? And that's what the big four does, like the big Packers and all that. They control the prices on everything.
This shit's starting to get like the NBA.
Oh, my God. I saw that, too, dude. Everything's fixed.
Bro, I've been telling people that for years, though. And people be like, why you don't gamble? Because it's not. It's fixed.
It is fixed.
It doesn't work. The only thing I'm playing is spades and poker. That's it. Because I can make you believe something different, possibly. Everything else is, they fixed it, bro. For sure. For sure.
I don't like to gamble either, man. You know.
Me neither. Gambling is, no. I'm a sore loser.
I hate losing.
No, so I'm going to be outside. Like,
bro, I hate losing so bad.
How you get mad at the casino? Hell no.
Right. Did you expect they're going to give you money and they've got all this?
I'm going to air that bitch out, G. I'm going to air that bitch out. No, indeed. What? No. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's getting crazy, bro. The Kawhi Leonard thing was crazy, too. You heard about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so Kawhi Leonard.
Who is this?
He's an extremely talented basketball player.
Oh, wait. Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Who plays for the Clippers.
Okay.
So everybody was like, why is he even on the Clippers? Like, he doesn't have any stipulations in his contract that says he has to do this or that. But, like, he's still, like, reaching a salary cap, you know. But, I mean, he's an amazing basketball player, like, who has extremely good stats. So it's like, you know, he going to do his thing anyway, you know. Mm-hmm. But I guess looking into the fine print, however, this is all alleged, right? I don't really know. But they're saying that the owner of
the Clippers,
okay, has been giving Kawhi Leonard $23 million. No, has given him $23 million. I think over 4 years or something like that to plant trees.
Does he have a tree business?
I would hope so.
I mean, good for him for planting trees.
Right.
If that's the case.
Man, fuck that, man. Kawhi Leonard is planting trees. He's keeping it green out here, man. He's making sure.
So that's a way around the salary cap.
Soybeans, we have some. We make enough.
Hopefully, he's not growing soybeans.
Right. No, man, they lying on my dog.
Hey, speaking of the trees, so I took the kids to the park this weekend. Right?
Okay.
It was so nice. Right.
Okay.
So I hopped on a little dirt bike. Branch hopped on his little dirt bike. Harper hopped on her little scooter, and we're hoofing over the park. Right.
Right.
Giant acorns out there on the park from these big oak trees. You know. So now we're on an acorn hunting mission.
Right.
You know, they were pissed because I didn't bring like a 55-gallon drum to collect all these goddamn acorns. You know? But it got me to thinking, dude. I was sitting there looking at this park, like what we always talk about. Why don't they plant fruit trees instead of these oak trees in that park? And then these kids can go get an apple or a peach or a pear or a plum or a mango or whatever it is. You know?
Bro, that's super confusing to me because when I was in Florida, I want to say I was in Fort Lauderdale. Bro, we riding around in this golf cart and literally don't even have to get out the golf cart. You could just stand up and like pick mangoes that are huge. I'm so confused. I'm like, what is happening? I don't know. Like, who do we talk to about getting this thing off the ground? Because we need a new HOA program anyway. Because I'm growing sticker bushes in my front yard. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean because I stepped on them some bitches a couple times.
Exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
And they get extreme. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening.
Dude, so when I was in Bolivia over the New Year's last year, avocado trees everywhere, mango trees everywhere, fruit trees everywhere.
Didn't you send me a picture of an avocado? It was like the size of a cantaloupe or a squash or some shit. That shit was crazy.
Giant. The seed of that avocado is the size of the avocados that we buy here. Just the seed. Like I could eat maybe half, and my fat ass likes to eat.
So is that not like a soil thing or like
I think it's a genetics thing,
copy?
like a GMO type
Right.
thing.
Right. Like if you just short and your parents is short, you're just gonna be short.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
So
But
these like
that,
the NBA level.
Yeah. Well, so our personal week last week was Sean Gross.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at his program, he shows like the origin of all the fruits and vegetables, and like, dude, he's so informative, and you can see how over hundreds of years we've changed how fruits and vegetables look, taste, and have been grown, and we cross them and all that kind of good stuff.
Right. It's like people try to make these really small dogs now that are going to have these very expensive price tags, but very short lives.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But dude, what I don't understand is a quote unquote third world country, which I love Bolivia, dude. Like that, I love all South America. That's my favorite place. But how come they can have that stuff out there, but we can't?
You don't think we could just like import the seeds and like, or is the FDA gonna tackle us?
Yeah, well, like when you like TSA, when you come out of an airport, they check you even from state to state. You got any fruits? You got any vegetables? You got any of this? You got any of that?
Oh, that's why they be on that. I thought it was like some kind of contamination situation, quote unquote.
Yeah.
We're
keeping you safe.
Right, because they had this little Vietnamese lady one time when I was at customs. They was on her ass. I mean, they made her unpack everything. She had all kind of fruit and vegetables and shit too.
How dare you feed yourself?
Right, man. Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I saw that and I got to thinking. I was like, why? Why do they have that there?
I think that's worth going to jail for, though. You want to try to
talking
smuggle
about
some
the
shit?
TSA thing?
Yeah, you want to try to smuggle some shit?
No.
No.
If I'm
absolutely not.
If I'm going to jail, it's going to be for something completely opposite.
I mean, but trying to feed the world, it's a great cause.
We can do that with what we got here.
Okay. All right. I mean,
let's start small.
We gonna have we'll be ending small too, apparently, because we got the wrong genetics.
I don't know if I would imagine you could find something like that to legally bring over here. I think
I would imagine so too. I don't think nobody's that hard up to where they're like, y'all gotta just die. Like, fuck it, just move there or just die.
I don't know, dude. It's going to hell, dude. This place is pretty rough these days. I mean, you got HOAs that are like, you can't have chickens and you can't have fruit shrubs in your front yard.
That's crazy.
Bitch, I pay the taxes on this place. I'll plant what I want to.
Exactly. Well, this is the AgriPod. I'm Jason Mitchell.
I'm Gene Calloway.
And we're getting into it. It's already getting spicy, yo. Like, I don't understand this country sometimes. Like, I feel like they want us to hit the wall. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like they, between like the what do they call it? The Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And like,
you say Modelo?
That's what it's turning into. It's turning into the Modelo effect. They just want us to be drunk. And it's crazy because, like, did you hear Trump the other day when he was like, yeah, I went to Puerto Rico. You talked to the president. Sir.
No. What? Tell me about it. Dude, I don't watch
Bro, how can you go to the how can you go talk to the president of Puerto Rico? You're the president of Puerto Rico, sir. Like, who the fuck did you talk to? I'm so confused.
There's no El Presidente over there.
Yo,
maybe the governor. I don't know, dude. I don't know enough about. I should.
I definitely know that Puerto Rico is a part of the United States for sure, 100%. You do not need a passport to go there. I think he also said he went to the Virgin Islands too and talked to the president of those people. It's like, sir, that's still you.
I don't know, dude.
He went there and had a board meeting with himself. Like, yo, that shit is mad funny to me, dog.
If that
you know
happens,
what I mean? But it's like, if you listen too quick, you be like, oh, okay, all right, bet. But then when it sink in, you're like, hold up.
It would surprise me if he would say something like that unless it was in jest, because that dude's pretty sharp. But love him, hate him,
super sharp.
I don't care. Listen, I'm not getting into politics.
Yeah, Trump is actually super sharp. He is. He's a smart business guy.
That's pretty funny though.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it had to be some kind of joke, right?
I don't know. If he's writing stand up, let me know. For real, if Trump is out here writing stand up, let me know. Guys, hello. Hello there.
Sonia, no.
Hello,
you didn't
good
follow
people.
a fake account.
For those who just got in here, we're doing the AgriPod podcast. Gene's over there.
What's up, people? We got lives everywhere.
You know it's getting real. You never seen a deer with ice around his neck. Okay?
Yeah, man. Y'all see that guy?
It's real.
He's got the Jason Mitchell trading card. Official.
Shout out to that.
First one cut out of the box.
Right. It's crazy, bro. Having a trading card is crazy.
I mean, I would say that I feel special, but you didn't give it to me. I just stole that shit from you. How's it feel?
To get robbed for my chain? Yo, that's crazy. That's fucking hilarious.
I like it though, dude.
Yeah,
Branch had your
came out
poster
pretty
over
good.
there. He loved it. He's like, Dad, can I put this poster in your room? I'm like, I don't think so, dude, because I stole Jason's first card with a gold chain around and put it on the deer. So that's gotta be it.
Nah, man. Branch could have it. Of course. I'll sign it for him.
Yeah.
We could.
Oh,
frame
I've
it.
got so many people asking. You know, all my video game nerds are like, bro, can you give me one of Jason's cards signed? I was like, it's gonna cost you, dude.
Hey, man.
Ain't nothing for
listen.
free.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like kind of impressed with the amount of people who were like excited about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I never thought about having fans. I just wanted to be a successful actor. You know, because after I fell in love with it, I still didn't fully like think it was possible 100%. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I just got way more no's than I did yeses. You know what I mean? I got like 6 or 7 months of solid no's. So by the time I got a yes, I was like, I fucking deserve this. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a thing like, oh my God, I feel the luckiest. I was like, finally. You know what I mean? So when people were like, how do you feel now that you're famous? I'm like, that I'm not a psycho. You know what I mean? Because I thought I was crazy for a minute. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not making no money. I'm like, what? So when it finally happened, I was just like, thank God.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with it all the time, you know, and we always talk about this because it's always on my mind, but like the whole ABFF thing, dude, we couldn't take 3 steps
Yeah, it was wild.
without people like, oh my God, Brandon, oh my God, Easy, oh my God, Jason. I'm like, oh my God, shoot me. You know? Fuck, man. Like, you can't do anything. And then we go to the Cowboy game, and I will never, ever, 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 ever park in general parking with your ass again.
Yeah,
and
it's certain
walk.
shit, man, you just can't do.
And you told me about it, but
Yeah, you were like,
we
really?
ain't known each other that long. And I'm like, bro, I really ain't. I've seen like one movie you've been in. I mean,
Right.
you're not that. Come on now. Who are
Right.
you talking to? About the 65th person before we even got to the front door. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
right.
crazy.
I'm wrong. You're pretty.
It's
I'm
fucking
ugly.
crazy, dog. Like, I don't know, man. It's, you know, I'll be cool for the most part, but like, it's not until like the grown men follow you in the bathroom and shit that it gets super weird. You know my rule of thumb. If it's weird for you, it's weird for me.
That's fact.
If you feel stupid, you look stupid. You know what I mean? Just help us both out.
I would be like, would you want somebody doing that to you?
Exactly. Just
You
treat
know?
me like you want to be treated.
I mean, these dudes are literally watching you take a leak.
Bro, but see, that's where it gets weird, though. Because what if they didn't mind?
I mean, it's 2025. You know, people are into that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I used to think I was, like, kind of into some freaky shit. But then I started hearing the freaky shit that was out there and was like, apparently I'm a Mormon. Apparently I'm old-fashioned freaky.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
no, man.
You know, we talk about that. We talk about that all the time. How you deal with it is pretty cool because you know, I don't know, but you see clips all the time of these famous people, and they get hell
Yeah.
for shunning, you know,
Yeah.
their fans away. You know,
Yeah. I mean, the
so you can't
reality of
win.
it is, though, bro, like, without your fans, like, people don't have to like your shit. They really don't. Like, we see bad movies every day. Everybody got some music that they not into. You know what I mean? We ain't riding around banging heavy metal. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to be thankful for your fans. You really, really do, man. You just got to remind them that you're human.
Man, I haven't seen one interaction with you where it was rude or off, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I've come in when I could tell some shit's about to get off and took the heat, which I'll take it every single time.
I love that.
You know?
I love that about you.
Because there's a couple times in Florida where shit was getting weird and I just stepped in. I'm like, hey, listen, we got somewhere to go.
Right.
You know, I was like, Jason, we have to leave here in 15 seconds.
Right.
You're like, 15? I was like, yes.
Right.
Like, I'm the
Get
clock
your pictures
manager,
out.
bitches.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, we got to go.
Let's get it done.
But for the most part, man, everything's pretty cool, but still, I don't know. You know, we talk about these movies that you're producing. You want me to be in some movies. You know, we talk to these other people about me in movies. I was like, man, I don't know if I got your demeanor with that shit.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Coming out on the other side, you may feel different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think everybody got that natural insecurity thing that lives inside of you that keeps you humble. You know what I mean? Because, like, when people really like it and you really put your best into it, it's like, damn. It's like that feeling you get when you cook for people and you just watching them eat. You know what I mean? It's like, it's that.
Well, since you put it like that.
You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Yeah, I do love that, dude. Speaking of cooking for people, you know, I've been to a couple of your late night barbecues. You've been to a couple of my midday barbecues. Why do you have your cookout so late? Let's talk about this.
I mean, first of all, we never really planned the cookouts days before.
Really?
We never do.
It's just impromptu?
Impromptu. We thought of it that day. We called a couple people. Everybody asked us what we was doing.
That shit makes my teeth
which
itch.
Implies y'all want us to do something.
All right.
So, you know, we be like, fuck it. All right, we'll get up, get the grill going. But by the time you do that, it's like 5:30.
At best.
At best. Because you're trying to catch the grill before the daylight is over with.
Yeah. Well,
but that never really happens either. Because by the time you go shop and do all of that, and
I'm going to just pause for a second because one of the barbecues that I got invited to was a FaceTime call from Jason Mitchell at Kroger at fucking 10 o'clock at night.
That's how it happens sometimes.
At 10 o'clock at night.
That's how it happens.
All right, so back to you. That's the only saying. Don't give me that 5:30 bullshit.
All right, so here's my question about
the white folk barbecue.
There you go. I didn't know what to call it. What do y'all officially call it?
We call them the shindigs, the get-togethers,
the shindigs,
the parties,
the shindigs. Why is there no music at the shindigs? Like, why does nobody think, let me bring the beat pill or the JBL, whatever kind of speaker, and then throw in the Frankie Beverly or the Celine Dion or whatever the fuck y'all be listening to?
Celine Dion. Listen, she's good. She ain't my cup of tea. I've never once been like, throw that Celine Dion DVD in there. You know what I mean? We have music because she's not loud. Like, we want to be able to hear people talk.
I don't know, G. I've been to a couple of the shindigs. I'm just saying, y'all could have used some Frankie Beverly.
I've got like 80s rock going, dude.
80s rock?
Yeah.
On Pandora?
Yeah, well, yeah. Because Amazon Music, the free part. Because I ain't paying for a subscription.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'll keep my ear open for this 80s rock next time.
You've been to a couple to the pool party. I got you some floaties and everything.
Lonnie, did you hear the 80s rock at the shindig? No,
what?
Exactly.
Lonnie, don't lie.
Exactly. We keeping our ear to the streets.
Wait a second, bro. This was my 8-year-old's birthday party.
Even more reason to have the music on.
Really?
Absolutely.
Is this a black and white thing, or am I just?
That's what we're trying to figure
I'm
out,
definitely
right?
gonna get next for that one on TikTok.
Oh, dropping the old heavy R.
Yeah.
Huh?
Has not seen you guys.
Oh, heavy R. We haven't heard that one in a while.
I use the hard R. I can't get away with either one of them, apparently.
Oh, that's funny as fuck, bro.
So anyway, back to apparently I'm a bad father for not playing, insert said artist at his birthday party.
In sync or something?
No. Do I look like an NSYNC kind of guy?
Backstreet Boys? Oh, no.
I'm more of a 98 Degrees. But
Oh man, I love my friends.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, Lonnie, how are we looking on this this episode here?
I'm butthurt about the music thing. I'm gonna change that shit. The next time you come over at 3:00 in the afternoon for a barbecue, I'm gonna have some music going up in this bitch.
We gonna play some U2 in this motherfucker and get it cracking. I love it.
I'm gonna call Lil Wayne. I'm gonna be like, bro, I need you. I just need you for a couple hours.
Right. $87 million, G.
I don't understand how you sound exactly like him every single time.
Oh man, funny.
I love that dude.
It's funny.
All right, so we're gonna go into episode 3. We done with our bullshit. We're gonna
Right.
get to work. So this is Wes, dude. His story, jeez,
Bro, he says it like it's nothing.
nothing. Like, yeah, man, I cooked breakfast this morning.
Right.
You know.
I killed a couple people.
Yeah,
Like, what? Oh, can you say that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You can say that. We say whatever we
Rewind.
want to.
I unalived a couple
Hey,
people.
listen.
Whoops.
The First Amendment, bro. You can say what you want. Don't mean there's no repercussions.
Exactly. I was like, hey, man, we tried that shit before. Got the hell beat out of us. Hold on. We tried that shit before.
Dude, the mud hut thing, is this, hey Lonnie, is this pulled up where he talks about getting blown up in the mud hut? Yeah? Oh my God. I wish you guys could see this on TikTok. If not, are we live on YouTube? The AgriPod live on YouTube and the AgriPod on Twitch. All right, the AgriPod on Twitch, the AgriPod live on YouTube if you guys want to flip over there and actually see what we got going on behind us on the TV. But this
His
guy's
military
story is
journey
phenomenal.
with 4 tours is remarkable and shows the full scope of how PTSD can evolve.
Have you ever been diagnosed with PTSD before?
I actually have been diagnosed through the VA in 2012. Before I transitioned back into the civilian life, I was diagnosed with PTSD from the combat trauma.
What sort of therapies have you tried before?
So through the VA, there's a couple of programs that they had put me in through from the Wounded Warrior pipeline, and we did exposure therapy where I was basically telehelp. I had my psychiatrist on the other end of the computer, and I would come into the office and we would basically talk for an hour. But during that time, he would have me relive portions of trauma that were bothering me, and he would encourage me to basically expose myself more to it, and then give the tools that he had given me or the things that we had talked about. You just try it this way. And it's a great idea. It kind of falls flat when you're putting the veteran back in a situation where he already wasn't uncomfortable because his baseline is different now. And so there was a lot of problems with that. And then we did the one where we were both at our own houses. I would talk to him in San Diego, and I would be in my house, and for an hour I would tell him the combat trauma that I was like having the most problems with, and I would tell him the story while it was being recorded. And then my assignment every time before I saw him the next week was to listen to it 2 times a day and basically get put back in that situation. But now, knowing what you already know, see if you process it differently, basically.
It's not necessarily more common, but it's more common for people who have that combat exposure to get that diagnosis of PTSD. Yes, they're less embarrassed to talk about it, while people who don't have that combat exposure may feel like PTSD isn't justified, or they're more embarrassed to talk about it.
Did they teach you any grounding methods?
I actually have not. I've heard of it, but I haven't actually done it. So
Are
I'm
you
actually
okay
excited.
if we try one today?
We're gonna see if it works.
All right, we're gonna do what's called soil therapy or earthing.
Okay.
So walking through the earth, planting, watering, working in the ground can bring mindfulness and calm. Some experts believe that as we walk through the dirt, feel the texture in our hands, free electrons are actually passed from the earth to our bodies and back again. Soil therapy can relieve stress hormones, help you sleep better, and increase your energy. So all we do is just walk through the soil. You can feel the texture in your hands.
And so the idea is to reconnect.
Reconnect to the ground. Feel the texture on your feet and your hands. Do you feel calm?
I mean, definitely the environment, the birds chirping in the background, the breeze blowing, the sand. It definitely is very relaxing and calming.
Do you feel comfortable sharing what kind of experiences may have contributed to your PTSD diagnosis?
The situation that I'll use, I spent 3 combat deployments in Iraq while we were in heavy combat operations with an infantry battalion. So we raided the city of Fallujah in November of 2004, and my team was assigned to take down a building that we had been taking fire from all day. So it had my company pinned down. They sent out a team to go clear this building and shoot the people that were inside the building. As I come in, we shoot that guy. As we shoot him, my point man, he goes further into the room, and I go to unzip his jacket because as he falls, I see that he's got a suicide vest on. Right as I unzipped it, he blew up. I'm bleeding everywhere. My point man is still down. He took shrapnel to his whole backside. I took shrapnel to my face, my head, one of my extremities. At the time when something like that happened, if they could get you help, then it would come. But it took time to get a Humvee there that wasn't taking fire to help somebody out. So most of the time you stayed right there and you had to protect yourself until they could get somebody there. That pressure that moment put on me has forever changed my life as far as how I consume the amount of time I have and the things I try to get done.
Do you think the AgriHood's blend of hands-on living and community support could be a better fit than clinical models you've tried before?
Wow.
Dude, it's crazy.
Wow. So I'm going to be honest with you, right? Because my dad was a Green Beret. And he had burn scars from the top of his thighs to his ankles. And, he told me a story. He told my sister a story. I don't know what he told my mom. But, it kind of let me know that he was not comfortable talking about it at all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I definitely applaud Wes for even being able to talk about it. But just the way they just slide through the words. We ran into this mud hut and then bop, 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 bop. We laid this guy down. We laid that guy down. What? You 19 years old.
Yeah. He's like, I noticed he had a suicide vest on and, it went off and I got shrapnel everywhere. It's like,
what?
It's like, oh, so you're talking like you just did your dishes this morning.
Exactly. But you got blown up, dog. What's going on, bro? That is crazy to me.
Well, and I think, for the AgriHood, that's one of the big things for us to get out to our vets that you got to talk about this so you don't become a statistic.
Exactly.
And as corny as it sounds with the grounding and the horse therapy and the gardening and all that kind of stuff, man, dude, getting back to the basics, that it heals.
Right. So let me ask you this on some scientific shit, right? Because when I was an electrician, yes, I was an electrician in my starving artist days. Okay. You had to ground the electricity. Mm-hmm. And you got this grounding situation, but ultimately it's this big copper piece that goes into the ground to make sure the electricity has somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Now, if you got all these electrons in your body and you got this energy that needs to be grounded, scientifically, this makes perfect sense, right? To ground yourself and do that. They got sandals and all kind of shit that's coming out with copper in it and all of that.
And the blankets. Have you seen the blankets that have the grounding rod that goes outside you plug into?
Yeah. It's crazy. My question is this, though. Have you ever been to, the military barracks at all?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, literally, they tell you don't walk on the grass. You can't do none of that. You got boots on most of the time. Do you think they have some type of mental disconnect between basic training and you deploying to go somewhere else that takes that from you by not grounding and all of that kind of stuff? And even, do you know what I'm saying? Am I asking the question right?
You are. I'm not qualified to answer that because I haven't been there, but I could speculate on it.
Right.
And say, yeah, they're definitely rewired. All of our kids that go into the service are rewired, period.
Right.
For war, for battle, for one purpose, and they're never going to be the same as they were. I'm a big believer that working animals, working dirt, getting dirty, it mentally, it helps you.
Facts.
I'm a big proponent of that. And I mean, you got this dude right here that's one of the baddest guys on the planet. I mean, he was a sniper out of a freaking helicopter, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, this dude has been in it, not talking about it.
Right.
You know, he's been in it. He's
Right.
drug DOAs.
Right.
You know?
Right.
He's saved people.
Right.
He's taken care of people.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me, I mean, that's a badass man.
Facts.
And if you got somebody like that saying that helps them and that works for them, that's a testimony enough for me.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Because the whole idea, you know what I mean, that you could take somebody who's been to war, send them back home with no structure, no community. I mean, the only thing available to them that they probably can relate to is drugs and alcohol.
Well,
you know what I mean? Which is kind of crazy.
Well, and you say that, you know, and they talked a lot about the VA. I think they do what they can. I think their hands are tied, you know.
Right.
And everything goes, for me, it goes back to money and big pharma, and that's where we're trying to get away from, and that's why we're wanting this program to be sponsored through the VA.
Right.
So we can be one of their programs that offers them something other than drugs, you know.
Right.
Like
exactly.
that, I can't remember that one show when we first started this out. I sent that link to you. That was on, I think it's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
About this dude he was up to like 14 pills a day, you know. Damn. And he'd be popping these pills, laughing. He goes, "Well, we can't let the real me come out, so we got to push him way down, you know." And they just give you a pill to take care of another 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 pill.
Right.
And our
and then
goal
like 3
is,
to make sure you don't get a short leg while taking those pills.
Right. So, and that's our goal, is to get our vets off of that stuff and give them a smooth transition. Because they come back home and it's like, hey, here's $400,000 in the form of a VA loan at a 3% interest rate. Go buy you a house in the middle of the city. Bro, they don't want to be there.
Right.
So now they're $500,000 in debt, somewhere they don't want to be.
Right.
They don't know what to do with their life. They don't have a purpose anymore. They don't have their boys anymore.
Right.
You know?
And that's how you get in numbers like 14 veterans a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, imagine if you woke up tomorrow. You didn't have me. You didn't have Lonnie. You didn't have Corey. You didn't have any. You didn't have Juvie. You didn't have nobody. Literally, that's what they deal with.
Damn, bro.
Right. Never thought about it like that, huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. So at least what we do is we give them a battalion that they can be part of.
Exactly.
But it's not so stringent where we're stripping them of everything that they are, of their identity and everything. You know,
yeah,
there's still a team for him to. Wes would care more about saving you than saving himself. I wouldn't have to ask him.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's his mentality,
That's
and that's
facts.
the soldier's mentality.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
That's facts.
And in general, that's a man's mentality. In general, right? Like, I know it's my job. If I'm out with my kids, I'm going down. And they're surviving. If there's a way for them to get out, it's happening. I'll take that bullet every time. You know?
Right.
But give them a place to go where they can transition instead of having a hard stop, you know, where it's a softer, smoother transition, whether it's 6 months or 12 months with the program that we have.
Yeah.
I think that's going to have a huge, huge impact.
I hope so, man. I hope so, because I just feel like,
What's up, Bobby Burks?
I don't know, man. Almost like we should be ashamed of ourselves for even letting this shit get like this, bro. For real. Because I understand war has to happen at times. It is what it is. You know, we got to have people who going to ride for our country.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yeah.
But not thinking about their mental health afterwards, to me, is just crazy. I don't know, man. It's a lot to deal with. Because I know I've been through shit myself, personal things that I've seen and all of that. And it's in my dreams. It's in my conversations. You know what I mean? When I ride around New Orleans, there's places I look and be like, damn, I remember when this happened here. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine what that must be like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's wild, man.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Super duper wild.
Yeah. But, man, you know, I think for what we're doing, the purpose is, you know, you're growing your own food, you're growing your own vegetables, you know, and we're not professionals at any of this stuff either, right? We're learning as we go too.
Right.
You know, So being able to learn, I mean, I know a little bit about it, and if I can help anybody with knowledge, like we talk about all the time, dude. I love the smile on your face whenever you learn something and then you apply it in real life. You know, like when we're doing all these other podcasts that we do, and you're sitting there explaining how this works and that works and crop rotations, and I'm like, it's like my son just took his first step, you know? Yeah.
No, I love that though.
Yeah, it's awesome. And that's the feeling that if we don't have that feeling with what we're doing, then we ain't in it for the right reasons.
Right. That's facts. That's facts.
But talking about growing and stuff, I think that brings us to a good spot for our person of the week. I'm pretty excited about this one, dude. So I've been doing some digging, trying to find people that not only can teach people how to grow their own stuff from their backyard. Bro, it's difficult finding these people, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, because there's a bunch of people that have like big, nice spreads on like 2 acres with these big greenhouses and trellises. It's like, that's overwhelming. You know, for somebody that's just now getting into it. Like,
exactly. You're like, look, how much did this cost? Like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, give me the shit that you started 21 years ago and shit. Yeah. Like, come on.
But listen, I'm going to give a shout out to this lady. It's Growing Joy with Maria on TikTok.
Love you.
I found her. And what I like about this clip is it's called a soul bag, right? You can do it in a pot. You can do it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But the whole point of it is to have a root, a fruit, a shoot, a herb, and a flower.
Okay.
And the reason why is because you got some vegetables growing up, you got some growing down, and then they work together to like fight off aphids and bugs, and then other ones bring in pollinators to pollinate all your stuff, because your stuff has to be pollinated, right, for it to grow.
So the flowers bring the bees.
Yeah. So let's listen to this. What she says is really cool. Let's hear it, Lonnie.
Secret to grow more food than you ever thought possible in one grow bag. It's called companion planting, and here's how to remember it. You need a root, a fruit, a shoot, an aromatic herb, and a flower. The idea is, instead of planting only one type of plant in this grow bag, you want to plant different plants that attract and defend different types of pests and support each other. Basil always goes with tomatoes, you've probably heard, but we're going to take it to the next level. So for roots, we have carrots. We're going to seed these at the end. For a fruit, we have a tomato plant. We're going to plant it deep. For shoot can also be thought of as leaf. We're growing some lettuce, which we're going to put on the side over here. For aromatic herbs, if you're planting tomatoes, you got to plant them with basil and a flower. Marigolds are great. They repel pests, they look beautiful, and they will attract pollinators to come help your tomato grow big, juicy fruits for you. Why the gap, Maria? Let me tell you, I'm growing little carrots. They're called little finger. And I am going to pour a bunch in my hand, kind of scrape up the soil, and I'm going to interplant carrots here. Carrots are going to grow deep into the grow bag while everybody else is growing above the grow bag. Once I see seedlings sprout up, I can thin them, or you can just let it be survival of the fittest and see which grows. Let me know your favorite plants to plant together. Keep growing joy. Use this professional growing.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, it's like stuff you don't really think about, because I've tried to grow a few things in my lifetime.
What have you tried to grow, Jason?
Allegedly. No. Jokes. But seriously,
herbs.
I have
Herbs
tried to
and
grow.
spices.
I have tried to grow some herbs and spices, and in my herb and spice growth journey, I figured out that like animals like it just as much as we do. You know what I mean? Like they got all kind of pests that's eating it, like eating the hell out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
strawberries,
And I really didn't know what to do about that.
My strawberries just get we'll go to my place after this and I'll show you. I've got like 8 strawberries that are gonna be perfect tomorrow. You watch these little bastards tonight. These rats and mice and stuff are gonna eat every damn one of them tonight.
Yeah, bro. The rabbits hang out in front of my shit. Like it's all good.
It's getting wintertime.
I'm
Rabbits
about to
be
start
going
letting my dog out of there.
freezer. Don't waste that rabbit meat. That's your boy's favorite.
Hey man, listen. Meat rabbits. Something else we should probably get.
I've been feeding mine. So they're gonna have a floral hint to the
all
meat.
good one day.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah, man. So
you just about right.
I looked at a bunch of that lady's videos that she has on there. Good stuff. Got me some good ideas too. You know, because I like my front yard. You see how it's planted. I didn't purposely put the flowers and stuff in there. You know, I just had to do it to kind of make it look pretty and keep the HOA off my ass. You know, so I'd say, look, there's some flowers in here. But I'm gonna have to look up something to keep mice and rabbits away from my freaking strawberries and tomatoes. That's the main thing. So I'm not sure what to do there.
Is there not like some kind of like magnetic field or something you can make around it?
I don't know, dude. That's why I don't like living in the city. When I was in the country, I had a couple outside cats. Never had that problem.
I know that's right.
You know?
Get your little Garfield, you heard? Make it pop off. You know what though? That'd kind of be dope. The soil bag situation, right? Because then HOA won't really come for us, but we could go to our neighbors and say, here's a root, a flute, a shoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, we could put a whole bag together.
That's what I'm saying. Start gifting people with that. Like
welcome to the neighborhood.
Exactly. A little starter skadoon.
Oh, man, that's a good idea.
You
We
can
put our
do
logo.
it. We'll start you off.
Put the AgriPod on it. AgriHood. Oh, man, that's a good idea.
What do y'all think about that?
Lonnie, write that down.
What do y'all think about that? Should we start
Lonnie, write that shit down.
going to
son.
people's cribs and giving them soil bags?
That'd be cool, actually.
You know what I mean? That way you can have a little starter garden at the crib. We could just, boom, drop it off to you. And then, you know, all you got to do is water it. Take care of it. Make sure the pests don't get it.
Literally put it outside in your flower bed. It's going to get watered anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that makes hella sense.
Lonnie, what else were we going to talk about today? I feel like we're missing one topic.
The beef thing. Right? The beef thing? I couldn't find the article.
Well, we kind of talked about the New Hampshire. What they're doing in this, I think it's the state of New Hampshire, right? We kind of touched on that a little bit, but we really didn't go into depth on that.
Yeah, we should
Dive in a little bit more, you think?
diving in sounds amazing. I just love saying diving in.
Dive on it.
I'm gonna dive right in there. That's my shit.
Man, yeah. The ranchers up north, I want to say it was New Hampshire is where it's at, which is weird because I don't think of beef production when I think of New Hampshire, right?
Right.
Anyway, they said that there's a 2-year wait on getting their animals butchered. And steers at 18 months get butchered. You can't have a bone-in animal, piece of beef after 2 years old because of mad cow disease, right?
Right.
All that pandemic that was going on. So, I mean, you got to literally, you call for, like, you want to get your hair cut, right? And they're like, oh, I'm booked Friday. But they're booked for 2 years to bring your cow in to get a haircut. You know?
That is crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Bro.
And the reason why is because they don't have FDA or USDA certified plants over there. So, again, you want to talk about why the beef price is so high is because the government is handcuffing all of the ranchers. Like, you should be able to call me and say, hey, man, I want some ground beef. And I'll be like, cool, I got 400 pounds in my freezer. How many pounds you want?
Right.
I can't do that. Legally. Can't do that.
Shit, worse than the weed business, bro. They want money off of everything.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so when people
crazy.
talking about how, expensive everything is and the problems and this and that, dude, everything is so over-regulated, man.
And it's a trip to me because I feel like, let's just use this in street pharmacy terms, right?
Okay.
You got a plug. Your plug says, okay, you have this clientele. I don't necessarily believe you. So instead of starting you with 10, let's start you with 5, right? You get rid of those 5, you bring back the money. He then in turn gives you either another 5 or the 10. But the money that you're giving him back is the money that you owe him.
Mm-hmm.
You would think if the FDA want a piece of everything, that they would come to your house with some cows. Doesn't that just make sense? Why don't you start me off? Why don't you front me first before?
Yeah, it's the USDA.
Oh,
So
USDA, not
here's-
FDA. I'm sorry,
here's-
USDA.
if I was voted into some kind of government position, the head of the USDA, right?
Right.
Gene Calloway is now the head of USDA, right? The first thing I would do is get rid of all of that bullshit and say, okay, Jason, you want to sell your own beef? Go for it. But whenever you don't take care of it properly, right?
Right.
Then we're going to step in and you can no longer do it anymore because we want free trade. We want you to do it. We want you to do your own thing. But when you become a menace to society in the beef world, then you're gone.
Well, I mean, isn't it as simple as sending somebody out from the Board of Health to make sure you're doing it right?
I mean, yeah, but how many employees is that going to take to go look at every single freezer of every single person that?
No, I get it.
You know?
I get it. I'm just trying to.
They're going to weed themselves out, dude. So let's in street pharmaceuticals
Right.
again, right? Let's just. I'm not very well versed on this stuff, but I'm going to dive on into it, right? let's say that I come buy some basil from you,
Right.
and that basil is terrible.
Right.
I'm not going to buy basil from you anymore,
Exactly.
right? I'm going to go buy it from Joe Blow down the street.
Right.
So eventually, the bad beef people are going to phase themselves out. And it's just like anything else. Nothing is fail-proof. Nothing is perfect.
Right.
There's going to be innocent people that are hurt on the thing that shouldn't be. But, I mean, there's no perfect solution to anything.
Yeah, that's true.
But I do know a best solution is for the government to get their goddamn hands out of my cookie jar.
That's for sure. I remember we lived in Belgium for like 3 years, and we went to this church, and bro, every now and then they would just come with some shit. Like one time they gave us a bunch of venison. One time they gave us a bunch of beef. I'm talking about, and when I say a bunch, I mean like a deep freezer worth of like stuff.
Yeah.
Like, a bunch, you know what I mean? And I just thought it was really interesting, like an interesting concept to be able to take care of the congregation. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
if we get back to the basics in the United States, dude, the inflation would go down, prices would go down, everybody would be happy. You'd know who your neighbors are.
right?
Like, can you tell me who all your neighbors are 4 houses down on each side?
No, I just know them by neighbor.
Right. I mean, there's no sense of community
That's what
anymore.
I call them.
You know, there's no sense of anything anymore. But, like, you could literally, on this street that I'm on, or your street that you're on, or your street that you're on, or your street that you're on, anybody, everybody could get together and be like, okay, you grow this, I'm going to grow this, Bob's going to grow this, Jan's going to grow this, you know,
Right.
blah, 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 blah. And in 90 days, dude, just go start swapping
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. Now you got a nice little barter system.
Yeah.
Everybody know everybody.
Yeah.
Kids growing up together. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah. You know what? Have you a little 4 o'clock in the afternoon barbecue with everybody.
You know, just don't forget the beat pill. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, bro. I don't know, man. I think people make life harder than it has to be a lot of times, you know. And I think it's because we are so concerned with having that we don't know how to just be. You know what I mean? Like, think about how many people want to be rich but don't exactly know what they want to do with the money once they get it.
Right. Or what they're going to do to get that said money. I think that people have been screwed over so much by other people that they're not interested in other people anymore.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started Dream Seeker, bro, I asked a very prominent leader, I'll say, of the community of New Orleans. And he said, "Why are you doing this?" I said, "Because I want to help people." He said, "Well, why do you want to help people?" And I was like, never mind. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if we have to have the conversation on why I want to help people, I don't want your help.
Yeah, like why?
That's super weird.
Conversation's over.
Exactly. Like, why do people have to have an angle on helping people?
Well, but you know what, dude? If you think about it, and even Wes, I don't know if he talked to you about it, but he talked to me about it because he's at the RV park a lot, you know? And even not even through me, he went through some other people because I told him, I was like, dude, you'd be perfect for our program.
Right.
You know, absolutely perfect.
Right.
And he was so put off by it. He's like, why are you wanting to help? You weren't in the military. Like, what are you gaining out of it? You know, you're not doing this just to do this. You know?
What?
Yeah, I don't think I ever told you that.
No,
But-
I didn't know.
But yeah, so everybody is defensive like that because we know everybody has an angle. You know, I mean, goddamn me, listen, with the shit that I've had to deal with over the last 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
I know everybody's got an angle. everybody that I deal with has got an angle. I know. Just tell me up front, and let's win together. Right. But these people, a lot of people, they don't want you to win. They want to tear you down, or they want to win.
And see, you know, this is the trip part about it, because I feel like if you really want to start a reboot, right, or if you really want to take over a country or do any of that shit, you got to go after the kids, right? But when you watch kids just in their natural habitat, just doing their shit, there's no racism, there's no any of that. And matter of fact, the kids that they don't fuck with, it'd be that one bad kid in the class that they like. You know, if you watch kindergartners, for instance, you know, they might have a badass child in that class, and they don't gravitate towards that person.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they're going to shun that person so long and so hard that, pause, and they're just going to, eventually the bad kid is going to be like, you know what, I'll be good. Like, fuck it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's easier to just get with the program. You know what I mean? So, like, I ain't going to lie, bro. I'm excited to see what this situation looks like in 5 or 10 years, because the kids will have, you know what I mean, eaten off the land a little bit and met some neighbors and just started to, like, start some progression. You know what I mean? Because it's already starting to get like that a little bit. I feel like teenagers and, you know what I mean, a lot of these Gen Zers, they having a different experience than we did growing up.
They are. As weird as it seems, so, you know, my TikTok is all over the place with everything coming in.
Right.
Well, I got this one girl who, she does pepper reviews, like hot-ass pepper reviews.
Okay. Like ghost peppers and shit.
You would think the pepper community has been infiltrated by the weed community. And it's like diesel candy cotton purple dragon is the name of this pepper.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you. If you go into TikTok, hey Lonnie, go into TikTok and look at that, just do like hot pepper lady. I'm telling you, the names, and here's what I'm going with. So with the legalization of marijuana in a lot of places and all that kind of stuff, it's cool to be in the horticulture. It's cool to be growing stuff. It's cool to be doing that stuff.
Right,
you know?
right.
And now you see the names of these peppers, and it's like, bro, I know whoever named that stuff.
So they like cross-pollinating peppers.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
For different shapes, different colors, different textures, and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool.
Wild.
You can tell with the names now. It's not just ghost pepper.
Right.
You know, the name's like 27 letters long.
Right.
You know, literally, it's like
wishy-washy.
yeah, like Diesel Kush Fire Dragon Breath.
Damn.
Come on, Lonnie, I know you can pull that up, dude.
That's fire.
I might even end my live just to pull it up for you.
That is fire.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sound? Y'all can't hear this?
Crazy pepper lady.
Maybe I'll know if I see your
can't hear
face
me,
when it
dog.
pops up on the TV. I don't think it's that lady. My old ass, my eyes can't see that far.
No sound at all. That's what y'all saying. Boo.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna end my live to go look it up, guys. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna end my live too because there's no sound.
Hot pepper.
I had 1,300 people. That's pretty decent.
I had 900.
That's pretty decent.
Oh, here she is, right here. Samara likes peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to just come get me by Gene, and then I'll just come back and get my truck from here.
Bro, the name of this pepper is Tiberius Mahler Caramel Pepper.
Tiberius?
Tiberius Mahler Caramel Pepper. What? Look at these peppers, dude.
He looked like he's still sweating from the last one.
That's a lady.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops. Whoops.
Bro, listen to the way that she talks. It's like, I'm pretty sure that I'm dying right now, so it was really nice knowing you guys.
This is a Tiberius Mahler caramel sent to me by Clayton Hollingsworth. Look how beautiful that is. It is a cross between a Leviathan Gnarly Scorpion and a 7-Pot Primo Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion hybrid. This was created by Justin White at White Hot Peppers. Whoa, it smells hot. Look at that.
Dude, it looks
Isn't that gorgeous? That looks like fire. Looks like a flame. Smells floral, fruity, hot. Ah. Hot right away. Throat burn. I had a real hard time getting that down. My stomach hates it. Wow, that's hot. My eyes are watering. The taste was earthy. Big throat burn. Big burn in my stomach. That's sharp. I've been slacking on eating super hots the past couple days. Wow. Ears are popping. Fingers are tingling. Eyes are watering. I'm gonna get an endorphin rush for sure. Some stinging in the mouth. Wow. Whew. It almost came back up. Wow, Clayton. That hit like an 8 out of 10 on heat. That's insane. This is a Tiberius Mahler.
Yo, first of all, I'm not accepting many things from people named Clayton anyway. Okay? But what was the 2 peppers that it came from was crazy.
That's what I was saying.
Dog.
So I think that it's getting cool now to get into not just growing, but like growing hybrid stuff.
Right.
You know, so like all these kids are getting in there like, well, I don't want just an heirloom tomato. I want a Tiberius caramel, earthy, pot tomato, whatever the hell all these stuff's going on. You know what I mean?
Yo, low key, I feel like I want to take a botany class after this.
A what?
A botany class.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought you said lobotomy class. Like,
No.
bro, I don't really have those.
Nah.
What kind of weird shit you're into?
Nah, it'll be cool to learn some legit botany though. Like,
It would
you know
be.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I watched the other day?
I don't.
The Martian. You seen that movie?
Oh, with Matt
Matt
Damon?
Damon?
Yeah, he's on Mars, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
Like,
he
doing
like
some
grew buku potatoes.
That colonizer on Mars. Did you get triggered? Did you get triggered when you saw the colonizer on Mars?
Nah, it just let me know that me and Matt Damon could be good friends for sure.
Yeah, dude, that's
love
a great movie.
Love a good solid race joke. That's just my shit. That's
Every time I can throw one in, I'm throwing one in for you. Every time.
Well, it's Bill Burr when you need him, you know. No, I love it.
I can strive.
I love it.
But yeah, back to the growing stuff, man. It's getting cool to do that. You know, I don't know if it's getting cool out of necessity or out of want, but either way, as long as it's cool, you know what I mean. And we can get all these kids on board. You know, that's where it's at.
Yeah. I think that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Just changing the whole atmosphere on it. Because I know for a lot of black people, we think slavery when we think growing stuff and picking stuff. And you know what I mean? Farming in general just feels too much to a bad experience.
Yeah, I got that comment on one of our other episodes.
Yeah,
You know,
trying to
like a slave owner. I'm like, bitch, what?
Right.
Get
I'm a real nigga. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm just excited, dog. I'm really excited. I'm super. What's the word that I'm looking for, G? I'm optimistic.
Motivated?
I'm very optimistic about where this thing is about to go.
I am too. We've been talking to a lot of people, making a lot of headway on a lot of different aspects of everything. So
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely. And for the people out there, listen, your views count, okay? Your contributions count. If you want to donate, you can donate. You can make all that happen. You know, if you got veterans that want to be part of the program, if you're a veteran and want to be part of the program, like reach out to us. You know, this thing is something that we want to take global eventually. You know, so if you're a grower, reach out to us.
And I don't think we've really talked enough about the application process. And you know, we've had a couple hundred people, you know, reach out.
Yeah, which was kind of overwhelming.
But we are going to on camera interview everybody that applies for the program. You know. Yeah. And we're going to see who's going to have the best fit for what we have going on. I mean, the hard thing for us is if there's 10,000 people, we would like to take all 10,000.
Right.
But we can't.
Right.
You know, the only thing we can do is work with this pilot program that we have, get it up and going, and then hopefully, you know, the outreach will be enough to where people will donate to the 501 that we've got, you know,
exactly.
And we can make, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 of these things.
Right.
You know, for everybody.
Right. And I think it'll be really cool, you know, if we could like get some sort of processing plant going where like we selling herbs and honey and you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Yeah, dude. I
the
love
flak jacket honey.
Yeah,
I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
I think it'll be dope, you know, just to like not only have these people in a situation that's bringing them community and like all of these things they need to heal, but also some money. You know what I mean?
Like Vets Veggies.
Vets Veggies.
Vets Veggies. Boom. There it is.
Vetsies, no.
Yeah, that's something that we can do pretty easy. I mean, you know, like you've got all these companies, HelloFresh and all these delivery services.
Right.
You know,
right.
There's no reason why we can't do something like that.
For sure. You know, and shout out to Black Rifle Coffee. Black Rock Coffee, you know, veterans who out here doing their thing. They got a couple of beer companies too that I be seeing, but like, yeah, if we can get the herbs off the ground, that'd be fire.
Yeah, these guys are local, by the way, in North Texas. If you want to hit
hats off
up,
to you guys, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'd love to do a partnership with those guys.
Just saying.
I mean, there's nothing more that I would like than have a cup of coffee that says Black Rifle on it while we're working with our vets.
Yeah, and if y'all make end tables as well for us to, that'd be awesome. We're not asking for too much
like
here.
A 40 millimeter cannon table.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just give me the missile cup.
Dude, that'd be bad to the bone.
Yeah.
I mean, can I get a javelin missile for a sofa?
Right. No, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Well, man, you got anything else for today? I think we covered it all.
Yeah, just that you know, to the people out there who are experiencing, you know, what I experienced at a really young age, a family member, a veteran unaliving themselves. This is for you too. This is also for you. I think so many times, you know, we just think about the person who lost their life, but we don't think about how empty that makes the family. So we want to let y'all know that we are here to support y'all as well. We love y'all very much. I'm Jason Mitchell.
I'm Gene Calloway.
And this is the AgriPod,
where we
build, learn, and grow.
Build, learn, and grow, baby. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Oh, yes, yeah.
See ya.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh.